Now, you've also heard a lot of like stores getting robbed at gunpoint when it comes to liquor stores. Has that ever happened at a Keg N Bottle?
It has, actually. Remember that first store I was telling you in Lemon Grove, California? Started off as a pretty decent neighborhood. Eventually, it got to be a little more seedy as time progressed. I've personally been held up at gunpoint probably 6 or 7 times at that particular location.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. One time in particular, I was like, all right, this is it. This guy's not joking around. I'm done. And it's no joke. Being a young man, you're working hard. I was going to school at the time, working in my dad's store, just try to make an honest living, and have someone come in, hold a gun right up to your head. Let me give you a visual, right up to your head, like this close, pushing into your head and going, give me all your money. And, was trained by my mom and dad. Listen, everything's replaceable. Give them what they asked for, which did in all those instances. But this one particular time, he was like, get on the ground, say your last prayers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. And yeah. And then luckily he ran out.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, I was about to say, you went deep there for a second. You're hitting me in the feels there a little bit, Tony.
It's not, people are in outside customers looking in think it's all fun and games, and it's a great job. It's awesome. This Sunday that just passed, a couple days ago, guy calls out. I wake up expecting to go to church with my family and kids, and I see it. And when you have 10 locations, there's 10 opportunities for someone to call out that you can't get someone to sub in. So I put some calls in some other people, and no one wants to go to work. So guess who's going to work? That's from a labor perspective, which is a whole nother segment. But from a theft perspective, and from a holding a gun to your head, it's not an easy business. You have something, you have money and you have booze, and people want both.
Yeah. Has there been a large amount of bourbon stolen? Or is it, I know you talked about it's just like whatever's available and whatever they can sell, but let's focus for a second on like some bourbons. Like, is there something that has been stolen, pretty regularly?
Obviously, all those items that we all know and love and cherish and that are allocated are definitely items people look for and try to get their hands on. There hasn't been too much of those items being stolen that I know of. I would say definitely from an employee standpoint, yes, the stuff's locked away and they somehow find a way to get it. So yeah, absolutely, Pappy's and other really sought after items. But from a customer perspective, no, because we, like you mentioned, locked glass cases, and as you can kind of see in the background, there's the more expensive stuff is locked away in our offices and in our cellars where people can't get to stuff.